Okay, welcome. Let me quickly share the link to the stream. And I already have some ideas on how to do the upcoming fights. So something like this should be the team. And my notes say this guy needs to be 23. XP should probably here, and this must be, which level has it? 20. So yeah, we're still super chill. So our opener here is we go muscle band, I think, to get him to 19 HP. And he outspeeds and Giga drains us, so that's doing nothing. So then we switch to Golbat. And obviously this recovery is not enough to not be dead to wing attack. So Golbat can just be, I don't know, Shell Bell. I guess we need Persian Berry. Oh, we need to go Persian Berry here, right? So then he will have more HP. He will still have 25, and then this is, but we can go Muscle Band or here. I think that somehow solves this fight. Not sure how exactly it will happen, but this baits Thunder Fang, so the dude of the Geo should be super fine here. Then Gyarados just solves this final thing, so yeah. Well, let's quickly pre-sleep everything. And we'll get going. Okay. Also, I think we never checked our Grimer IVs. Oh, what the fuck? Plus special attack and Mortisop obviously is like shit. But IVs are completely broken. This run has very, very good mons. Overall, like I talked about this earlier in the Discord, where I was like, yeah, I think Marshtomp is like my worst mon in the box. And Intercom was like, yo, that is an insane one. I was like, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just my box is looking pretty insane. Okay. So should get like an easy, yeah, easy spark. Okay, critical hit. That's not a big problem because we can just change the line. Let's go to the dude. Okay. So yeah, I was looking at the previous run, but now we have a Gyarados frag, we got a Geodude frag, and we got a Luxray frag. So next fight, I actually made the bold plan to just straight up use the same team again. My main idea was Gyarados kind of solves the opening because this always sees quick attack even on -1. And we hopefully bait like Thunder Fang and this guy is not really solving it. I guess Geodude, if he's pre-slept, can solve that. So let's heal back our guys and re-sleep everyone. Yep. So Water Pulse is the best we have here because we could get a confusion. But if this thing is not going crazy on the crits, then it doesn't really stop us anyways. So Thunder Fang, go Geodude, go Bulldoze. And we don't outspeed, but after Bulldoze, Accelerock always kills. So we have another Gyarados kill and another Golem kill. Okay, so now we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is the next team I want to bring. And this Proton is like not my best cook, I will be honest. But it should be fine. Just need to watch out. We need like an XP sink because we bring this guy. We bring a Sunflora, this thing, that thing. Okay. So I think we can. Oh, I grabbed the wrong mon. How could that happen? Okay, now it's correct. So I think XP share there. Okay, so first we go Hearthstone on Graveler to Accelerock twice. We don't really care what this guy clicks because we just go Golbat. And then we basically need to stall this. Because yeah, so we kinda think this guy needs to keep its HP. We have this for pivots. Maybe we should go just Oran Berry on everyone who's pivoting. Berry here. Okay, so the idea is that this thing can like pretty easily, after we stall protects, this can pretty easily take the kill. It will bait in Houndour. But there's a little trick. Yeah. We need to Shadow Ball this. I know we need to Leech Life this thing. And then we need to go Future Sight into killing it. So when Houndour comes in, we have a big Future Sight incoming. So my notes say we need 23 for that. So we can go here on a crunch. And basically 23 knocked owl does 42 damage. Also, if I put it on questions marks, right? Yeah. So this has 16 HP left. So Sunflora Amber is just exactly killing. We bait this guy who wants to go Acid. And we kind of need Knocked Owl back in for that stuff. So yeah, that's the plan. And then we will improvise a little bit on the way. Let's prepare a sheet. And like stalling Ivysaur, by the way, is something you should learn. HP buck should be 15 PP. Protect has 5. Leech Seed has 10. And Giga Drain has 10 PP. Not sure if I already saved. The thing is like I saw a lot of strong players going like that this stall is really important. And if you have the resources, it's I think it's always optimal because protect switch AI is just so dangerous. Put backup memory. Because this fight is basically all about how to not get in that Voltorb. Yeah. Okay, I will put back on some sound for the boss fight. No crit would be nice. Okay, cool. So let's go Ivysaur first. This should be the first Giga Drain. Is this a Protect? No, HP Bug, sad. Not what we want to see. Let's go back Ivysaur. It's very likely Protect. That's nice, another Protect. Maybe Leech Seed at some point. Still one Protect left. But he found liking in Leech Seeding me. Okay. Okay, so we hit one Leech Life for 30%, 20. Wait, I need to Google Leech Seed. Okay. Is this explained at some point? Oh, okay, wait, seeding. So I lose 1/8 of my HP, which is 69 divided by 8. So that's 8 HP. So he took 12 damage, so he's at 53. Do I take 53 with air slash? Yes, I do. But he also gets Giga Drain recovery. I think that's 2 HP bucks, but at this point counting doesn't matter, only Protect was important. Leech Life should never kill here. And with that, the knockdown play should work. If this doesn't kill, we have a huge problem, okay, but it does. I mean, it's Wait. There might be a problem. Future side might hit with the attack of the mon that's in. And then we'd no longer have a guaranteed KO. No, the game says something else. Why looks this like not a lot of damage? On the future side, select this attack will do nothing other than say that user foreseen attack. 2 turns later, future side will do damage against the target. The damage dealt uses a special attack set of the user and special defense set of the target at the time of move selection, not at the time the attack actually hits. Okay, we need to trust this. Fuck off, you're most likely dead. Now we have a bit of a problem. Where we can pivot over this guy. Now this guy, it's flamethrower. Maybe just take the flamethrower here. Okay, I will need to go in the Discord server and find someone who can explain this. And now this should be somewhat easy. Because we can just brine this to death. Let's see if we get the Aquajet kill. Okay. I found it. Okay. Future Sight has the wrong base power. Okay. That's a bit annoying, but I mean, I think we shouldn't like get too annoyed if like you can of course argue that you can't trust the calculator and you should like do your own research. But Future Sight is such a niche move. Maybe I want to know how risky this was and if we can play around it by, for example, going 24 with knockdown. So, because I think we could have went 24 and then we still need to hit for 21. Can we go Twisted Spoon? Yeah, I think we should have just went like Twisted Spoon and I think it boosts the damage, but I'm not sure about this. Because the damage is typeless, so maybe that's wrong. 37, so it would be at 21. So could have at least moved this heavily in my, but the line was never super safe. Then I had to look for something else, like for example Grimer. Can maybe do something, or we go like an Intim one. We definitely have options. But not if we don't know about our line not working. Okay, let's go back to speed up. Okay. So for the next fight, lead something like this. I thought about maybe something like these ones. Let's give Grimer some levels and we will also make him our XP sink. Okay, now I don't really want to make him our XP sink. Maybe we actually... Yeah, this guy can be the XP sink. Shellbell maybe. You know what, I think I will go Petra Berry. Item give. This guy can take the Shellbell. This can be Arum Berry. This... doesn't really need to have an item. We can give it Quick Claw just for the memes. And let's pre-sleep. Okay. Let's. Oh wait, we need the proton kills. So Golem got 1 kill. Sunflora got a kill. Knocked Owl got a kill. Swampert got a kill. Did I miss anyone? Swampert. Oh, Knocked Owl got another kill. Okay. Take the one to the left here. Come on, Quick Claw Ice Beam. Nope. So it's Shuckle time. And so we should keep in mind when we die to Rock Tomb crit here, because that's 36, and we will take a Sandstorm, which is 1/16. So that's like another. So I would like to stay above, like, let's say 45, maybe. So no, maybe get ourselves a knockoff. See if we can poison this guy. Okay, that's a Quack kill and a Venusaur kill. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared about my XP management on Graveler. I think I had him planned for the next fight, but I'm not sure if that's a smart idea. I should try to work around that, because the next fight is giving a lot of XP. I think I was like planning to like just Oko this thing, but I could also. That's a close one. Well, but we can still Accelerock and just. I think Rock Tomb is a fine opener. Okay, let's. Okay. So, XP share goes here. So we kind of open up with a hardstone rock tomb. Shellbell maybe over here. Berry here. Can a Golbat get a KO here? Do we need Muscle Band for it? Nope. So we could go Aurum Berry here. Aurum Berry here. I think we don't need to save Aurum Berries at this point of the game. Okay. By the way, the upcoming fight, if you have not a super strong rock type box, this fight can actually be difficult. But in this run, of course, we have some mons that can hit rock stuff. Okay, that's nice. Course we are holding the Heartstone, right? So yeah, this is an easy kill. And there's now the big question is, are we dead to Air Cutter crit? Nope, we are not, so let's Rock Tomb again. Okay, easy. Okay, so here I kind of want to start pivoting. Okay, I might lose my Aurum Berry here. Okay, no, I was correct with the idea. We're still not dead to Bug Bite crit, so yeah. Okay, so that's 2 Mushtomp kills, 2 Swampert kills, 1 Quagsire kill. By the way, I should really optimize my... We need Rock Tomb on Quag. I will do that now because I need that for the Bugsy final. If I forget it, it's like kind of terrible. forget Mud Bomb. Okay. So next up we have the twins. And twins are kinda scary. Uh, I think this down here is my Bugsy team. I don't really think there's like a better Bugsy team to find somewhere in my box. So this fight is probably easily solved by like Ember. Then this thing comes in and we can probably even Ember twice. And we don't die to attack order, and even on -1 we outspeed. So I think Sunflora is nothing we want to bring to the twin battle. So basically, as long as we don't overlevel anything on my Bugsy team, we are fine. Everything else can overlevel, so we might want to edge Mons to 25. That's what I normally do for this battle because it's so freaking scary. So, normally double battles don't grant a lot of XP, so I think we can bring Graveler. Losing Graveler would be bad, but I think not the end of the like it's not the it's actually it's pretty important for my Bugsy plan. So let's see if Marshtomp maybe can also do the rollout one-hit KO here on 24. Absolutely not. Okay, so I think we just kind of want to bring this guy to get the Oko turn 1. Maybe in the other slot bring something that also baits Ledian. So I'm looking at like a so for explanation, I'm looking at like a lagging tail U-turn play turn 1 because this is a double battle. Uh, so on 23 we would be safe. Probably go like Power and Berry here. We don't even need to go lagging tail, so we can just make this our XP sink because it can over level. So then very carefully get the other guys to 24. So, what is this guy doing against her? Not a huge damage, so I think okay. I will just run this into the twins and we will perform some on combat pivoting and calculations. Is there even a reason to? I know we don't need to pre-sleep anyone. That makes no difference at all. I'm a bit scared. Twins are always scary. I don't need Hearthstone for this KO, right? Still went Hearthstone because it might be better into other stuff. Okay, so we Accelerock kill this and we U-turn out here. Great. This is really nice because it means we get the wing attack kill here. Okay, now we need to check. Okay, this still has some room for XP, but I think I still want to switch it out. And we are 24 here, so we outspeed and OHKO, and Psybeam never kills us. So look at some other mons. Yeah, let's get in the Marsh Tomb here and take the KO. Oh fuck, we got flashed. We just risked the entire run because I didn't realize that we got hit by a flash. Okay, now Rock Tomb should see kill on me. No, it doesn't. But I think I still want to switch out into like a more defensive setup. Hyper Voice looks really scary. Can Gyarados do stuff here? Not really. Okay, let's go here. Okay, now we should have the kill. Wait, maybe let's switch this guy out. Maybe for Golem. This should be an easy kill at this point, yeah. That was scary. Yeah, okay. Now with all the switching, we basically don't lose any XP for this shit. Okay, so for kills, Swampert took 1 kill. Golem took 3 kills. And Crobat took 1 kill. Yeah, not as clean as I hoped. But we live, you know. If Crobat gets crits there, it's like back to lab. But it's not super likely. First I need to lose the accuracy. Then he needs to actually attack me, which needs him to get the extra modifier on me being faster. So yeah, it's a lot of steps for that to happen. Still not a solid plan, of course, by me. Don't misunderstand me. We were scamming hard. Okay. I don't know. I don't think that's really matters. Because we already saw that this thing just kills this and gets a follow-up kill here. So maybe go Oranberry, XP share. I'm so scared that I will over level one of my mons for Bugsy, because Bugsy is really, really hard leader. And I kinda need all of my mons to make him work. Okay. HP fire. HP fire. HP fire. Okay. 2 frags for Sunflora. Okay, so there's one more thing I should look at for Bugsy, and that's if Grimer can do anything, because I forgot to import him. So I also, of course, forgot to look at his capabilities. Okay, let's ram slowly. Get all the levels. 23, 24. HP electric, yes. Over smog, sure. Okay. Oh, I also forgot to update on the news patch, but I think that's not a problem because yeah, that shouldn't be a problem because that's only, I think, a wrong sprite showing in the price gem fight, and yeah, we haven't reached that point yet. So let's see if like Grimer has like any crazy matchup. Nope. I mean, this is not terrible, but nope. Okay. Already know that this won't change my opinion on stuff here. Okay. Now we just run the team above. I will showcase the line one more time. We basically will 1v1 this thing, and the alternative was to use knockdown, but sadly we speed tie. We needed okay. 4 more speed IVs would have been great, because if we outspeed, this becomes very consistent and has like more HP and maybe can also like frag Scyther, but this way we have to go Sunflora as really, really solid with a grass typing to protect against water pulse, getting us only into HP bug range, and we can basically Amber twice. We outspeed, and yeah. We go to this guy. Now I want to check something, and that's Icy Wind. Speed rate. Yeah, so this is a bit ugly. So, and I'm not sure how to play around that. We really don't want to be in Rock Tomb range, because Rock Tomb can be clicked over Aqua Jet on a kill. Or let's say I really want to be out of Aqua Jet range. That would be the easier solution. And let's see if we can do that. That's 63, leaves us on 9 HP, which becomes 19. Okay, so yeah, we go Oranberry. Let's get the team into the calculator. So we go Oranberry on Sunflora. So yeah, we bait this guy, and this will never go Aqua Jet. It's even most likely Rock Tomb. So we go to Graveler, who always baits Aqua Jet. And Graveler can kind of be, I think Oranberry is fine. Because like Leech Life is a bit unlucky if that gets clicked. But that's only if we get like crit, probably also like significant crit damage, right? Because like let's look, we are at 9, we go to 19. Then we level up to 25, going to 22. So we have 12 points of margin. I know, crit always gets us into Leech Life, but yeah. Graveler always baits Aqua Jet, and we can go here. We can Rock Tomb twice to basically beat him, and we can... This means that we basically take no relevant damage. And we will bait this guy. So this guy goes for Aerial Ace. We go Golbat with Shell Bell, and we try to 1v1 this. That kind of has to work. This thing comes in, and we go for the Rock Tomb strategy. So we also go Oranberry on Quack. And there's one like... Then we kind of, like Pinsir, we kind of have to improvise looking at the HP we have. Gyarados has like a pretty solid matchup into it. And I will go XP share here because that seems to be a relatively big breaking point. Or we go XP share on Graveler. Okay. So this is a team. the rough plan, and yeah. I want to look at Dragon Breath for a second. I will honestly go Cherry Berry. I really don't want to get paralyzed by Dragon Breath. And I think my HP stats are super, super fine. Yeah, I don't really want to sack anything. That's the biggest problem. We are bringing like only valuable mons to this fight. So I don't really want to sack someone. But if someone has to go, it's Graveler. And the run has pretty strong Pokemon, so I will sack Graveler and I will play on. Like, that's not too big of an issue. We saw Intercom losing like 3 months in his prize and in his Bugsy fight, and he currently talks about radio tower stuff, so obviously you can lose a bunch of stuff and you can still be fine if you have like good plans and if the mons you sack are not super important. So let's text into the advertised channel. Okay, and let's give you guys some sound. Final save. Yeah, this is the plan. We will go for it. As this Illumise is out for blood. Okay, still have good Graveler HP. Okay, these HP are kinda useful. If we're lucky, we could maybe bait... No, Aerial Aces is always baited here, sadly. I mean, we could pivot here, right? I will pivot over Graveler because this is always Aerial Ace because AI only sees single hits. And on Graveler it will see Bullet Seed as highest damage. And 4-time resist is a really good switch in. A critical hit and high hit number. It's skilling. I realized that a little bit too late. We would like to not get crit here. We already took 2 crits this fight. Yeah, nice. So we could use Sunflora here, right? Because Rock Tomb 39%. We outspeed. Cut would be crit would be like 15 damage. Oh, that would get us into quick attack range, right? Yeah, so then we need to take the kill with Golbat. And it's also good for Shell Bell recovery. And we have a very nice... oh no, Sunflora would be the same bait order. Yeah, that's another reason why I went XP share on Graveler. He needs not a lot of XP, so I was kind of expecting him to go 26 this fight. So I kind of want to go Rock Tomb here again. Yep, that's what I expected. Critical hit, that's very nice. That means this fight should be pretty safe. Let's go Golbat. And yeah, 25 and we Rock Tomb crit. So he's highest at like 32 HP. Can we Leech Life here? And no, it doesn't matter, just Wing Attack. Okay, now we should be careful. We're 25 here, so we need to stay above 42 HP on Quake. Let's go here. We're 25. So Dragon Breath Paralysis is kinda annoying. I know we outspeeds because we got U-turn, we can just Ice Fang. Okay. Very, very nice. So Feraligatr got 2 frags. Sunflower got a frag, and Crobat got the other frags. Okay, let's switch off the sound. Back on speed up. Okay, let's do a quick summary for the guys on Discord. Okay. So I guess we cash in our only evolution. That's kind of crazy. Normally you get like a few months to evolve now. And I think Noctowl is not getting a U-turn. It does not feel like a U-turn mon. But I mean, it's a bird. Most birds get U-turn, but not this bird. Mm. So and is there like a delay you should, wait, let's edit the box because we have this guy and we have this guy incoming. He's evolving on 27. Oh yeah, and you definitely want to have him on 20. Oh yeah, he already has learned U-turn. So I think Icy Wind is kind of nice. Let's forget Air Slash. Okay. Uh, as I will skip HP poison. I think you will rarely click it, and We have some really nice mons in the box for poison attacks already with Grimer and Ivysaur. Hyper Voice is kind of strong early, right? I think future sight value is probably over. We'll keep this guy a little bit behind so he can be the XP sink. Don't like Leech Seed. Maybe we can find a recover line. I don't think Brine is a good idea. So 70 is 65, so we upgrade. Oh, now we get all the stuff. Ice Fang. Fast Ice move is also really good, but I don't take the fast fire move here, I think. I mean, maybe it would have been good against the Rock Tomb as a TM. Maybe it would have been good against the upcoming Magnemite, but I kind of think that one of my other dudes will do fine. Wait, level cap also needs to be adjusted. I think I will also keep Grimer a bit behind. Don't really see him doing too much stuff before evolving to Muck. Okay, Leer over Taco for sure. So yeah, Whitney split could become relatively challenging. I mean, we need to hit the big guy, you know, the Kingler. We need to hit that guy. If we don't hit Kingler, no idea how we'll get out alive. We're facing Grass Starter, so my idea was to... Okay, we can't lead this guy. Is this Haunter now really a problem? So we need 28 Luxio for this. Because... Man, what a monster. People always say the rival is so bad, but when I play him, he is normally doing fine. So Luxio, we can go Oranberry, which hopefully gets us out of, gets us like into U-turn range stuff. Wait, it won't click. Okay. Okay, so XP share. Sure. Kind of want to be Shellbell here. I think Aurora Beam can lower attack maybe. That's also really weird. Yeah. Wait, maybe Gyarados would have beaten this thing. But Omniboost would have been scary. I think the plan is fine. Pre-sleep. Let's face the freaking rival. Funny would be, I think it can't be Sucker Punch, right? Because I resist. So we are dead to run roll of Ice Shard crit, but it can't go random move. Okay. That of course was the best case scenario. Kind of wanted to get the U-turn stuff out of the way, so most likely this magical leaf. So okay, nice. So we got first of all new split. We have a Luminion kill. We have 2 Luxray kills. 1 Golem kill. 1 Sunflora kill. Okay. So how is the magma split? I think feint attack is not really something we want to use. Let's check that we still have repel on. We do. So let's do the little mini game here. Talking to this guy. Catch is far-fetched. Keep the repel on. That's only revive down there, so so I will teach cut here. Or should I? Hmm. In theory, it's suboptimal because at first I need. I don't think I will bring this fight to Gardenia. So we have water absorb, dude. So like we kinda can go bulldoze rock tomb cycling, getting a kill on this guy. And on this guy it's a bit more difficult. We bait magical leaf. And then we kinda need someone with good baiting who can take a magical leaf. And honestly, Let's just gulp it. Uh, so then we bait this guy, like volt switch. Uh, Sad thing is we don't outspeed. Or we could like kind of pre-damage ourselves. Into like charge beam range to then get like some free switching over here. But then volt switch is maybe kind of annoying because we don't really want to have rocks go up. Uh, oh wait, no. When this thing comes in and we are pre-damaged for volt switch, we can even pre-damage ourselves for like rock slide. That will be even better. Uh, so yeah, then we can go Luxio. Get the big frag on this thing. Okay. So the big question is, how do we beat that thing? And I think the answer is clear. By Maybe air slash would have been good here, right? Also not that good. Yeah, this thing is not solving my problems either. Okay. We need to know our encounter. I will teach cut here. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Uh, over razor leaf. Wait, we can U-turn pivot this guy, right? But that has some problems with other lines. We need to figure out some stuff here. I would like to not have to cash in my magma this early. I think there's one more item I want to collect. Like up here, there's an item, right? Nope. Okay. Let's pray for Kingler. Most likely outcome, but of course not what I had hoped for. We missed a 31.5% chance, but we have like a 65 and another 40% chance coming up. And only if we lose all of them, we probably have like a wipe angle. We steal the name from the other cheat. So 14, welcome to the team. Okay, IV reveal 1, 2, 3. Plus attack, but 31 speed IVs. That's not too bad. Let's just get this guy up to like 28. With plus attack nature, we can probably have this move. Yep. Yeah. Hmm. I mean, we can also sacrifice something to get Gardenia, but then we cannot bring this team. Those mons kind of have to survive. I guess, no, we need Quack. Because we didn't go for walking in the forest, we kind of need Quack to survive this. Okay. So this thing is kind of goated because it outspeeds the Roserade. And there's like a very complex pivot line with these guys. And he probably also... Yeah, this also looks fine. Okay, so the biggest problem I think is... I would kind of want to see another Kingler chance, even our like biggest remaining Kingler chance pulled today. So I think for this strat, I want to go 28 on Quack. We'll forget Body Slam here. So then items, he needs a Lagging Tail, of course. This is probably our XP share. Okay, so there are basically two branches for this line. We can maybe even open with Golbat and bait a Bubble Beam. I know, that's not really worth it. So I want to go Quagsire, and we go Rock Tomb into Magnitude. Now, best case scenario, this guy comes out, is immediately demolished, Ludicolo is back in. We then go Magnitude again, but then follow up with Rock Tomb. This thing comes in, gets hit by a Rock Tomb. Now, how do we answer that problem? So I would say the answer is we bait Magical Leaf. So we go Luxio, and we just Thunderfang for the kill, because on -1 speed, I know we kind of need HP on this guy. So we go to Crobat. We can't wing attack here, that's the problem. Can basically try to U-turn pivot this guy. With Quagsire. So Quack is back in. We now just kill Ludicolo. And Roserade comes in and sees Grass Knot. On the Grass Knot, we go Venusaur. Bait's Extrasensory. So we go Luxio. Bait's Grass Knot. We go back here. Back here. Now we go here. Now attack is at -2 and we suddenly bait Water Pulse for highest damage. So we can go here. We can start to U-turn pivot on Grass Knots to kill this thing. And then the final mon we can maybe even like kill with Luminion, and Luminion also clears this guy easily, I guess. Or we can U-turn out on whatever. And Quake just beats it in a 1v1, right? We can just Ice Beam until we get a freeze, something like that. So everything is chill. Let's look at the alternative line. In that line, let me check one more thing. Okay. So in that line, we don't get this Voltop out, so we recycle our moves, Rock Tomb, Bulldoze, And we get this guy first. Then I guess we can still go here. U-turn pivot kills this. And Leah baits this. Okay. So I think we just go Oranberry on everyone else. I guess then we could go Muscle Band on... No. I guess we can go Muscle Band here. Yeah. Let's go for it. I think the plan looks pretty safe. Oh wait. Oh yeah, but we did add Whitney split frags. Okay, let's advertise. Okay. This is a hard fight. I think it's probably the most scammable early game fight, but it's also the most unfair early game fight. If you understand what I mean, like Bugsy is like in your face, just super powerful, also very strong, but you can't like super scam him besides like Rock Tomb on like U-turn. But okay, nice. But like this fight looks so unfair if you just look at it. I'm learning every day. I didn't know this could happen. Volt switch. Now we can't U-turn pivot this thing, right? We just need to... Ah, that's not nice. Okay. Ah, okay. Lucky us, I guess. What do we do now? We kind of pray a bit. Unlucky. Come on, no crit. Yes. Are we just getting really unlucky here with Switch AI? I mean, I'm slower, 100%. But this guy... he's not even thinking about switching here. I'm lagging tail. Why is this? What the fuck? Ah, fuck. Let's do some switching tactics. And I think this is also the best one to take the frag on the leap. Sure, buddy. Ah. Okay, we got 2 Luminion frags. We got 2 Quagsire frags. We got 1 Golbat frag. Ah. So now, as a reward, we have even more fraud coming up. Because the next fight is just freaking scary. Okay. I think this guy lands like Rock Smash, right? And this thing learns U-turn. Let's quickly teach that. Yeah. I need Rock Smash over Flail. Does Gyarados learn Rock Smash? I think it does, right? And pretty much everything learns Rock Smash. Yeah. And for Flail, you really need like a plus speed nature, I think. Then it can work. Or like IVs like this, but not minus speed. If you can outspeed a good amount of mons, you can sometimes do like Flail wipes. Okay, so problem here is like freaking magnitude AI is not very friendly. Mm. So Thunder Fang. Or should we bring Quack again? I think this guy should come in on me. Uh, Oh wait, how good is Magby into this guy? How good is this guy into this thing? Okay, we will scam this fight as we always do. Uh, Now just to scam a bit less, we go 28 here. Gyarados is pretty high XP, I think we can survive that. Okay, nice. Okay, not so nice, didn't think about this. Okay. U-turn is not even unlikely. Yes! Very, very nice. Fuck, I misclicked. That was bad. Now we are in Aqua Jet range. Bubble him one. Oh shit. This was just overall very, very badly planned. Oh god. What a shit show of a fight. I think there was 3 Quack kills, right? Yeah. 3 Quack kills and 1 Crobat kill. This fight always looks very easy and then it turns out to be really hard. That said, we also pushed levels quite a bit already. Did we go 28 here? No, we didn't. But Quake really needs to hold back, and Luxio also. Okay. So this guy is like super fine, baits Giga Drain. So we go here for the kill. Bait Pikachu on a charge beam, so I think we can like pivot around a bit with like U-turn pivots with this guy maybe. Um, okay, yeah. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and who else can beat Pikachu? What about Venusaur? It's also a decent matchup. Let's bring him as backup. The opener is just Magnitude to Aqua Jet. Yeah, can trigger Switch AI, but that should not be a problem. Actually, we can just bulldoze. We're never dead to crit here. Now we're dead to crunch crit, but Masquerine. Oh, are we dead to pursuit crit? We are not. But that was a bit risky. And we actually get the pursuit. So yeah. Ending was not clean. 2 Swampert frags, 1 Masquerine frag, 1 Knockdown frag. Yeah. I would like to go on and like it's always, if you just push for a little bit longer, you get another cool mon and stuff like that, but the last 2 fights were just bad. The Gardenia, okay, that was a difficult fight. I think that was fine to screw up a bit. But now these fights should have been much cleaner. Like I read Charge Beam, I didn't think about Volt Switch, and I really should. I should know that this is like going Volt Switch. Um, so yeah. So we will only go for this encounter and then we will call it a day. I mean, 2.5 hours is a pretty long stream. Difficult to keep concentrated all the time. There's nothing we can improve here on our odds. Come on, 60%. Fuck! At least be motor drive. If you're not motor, like... Ah, fuck. Number 15 is seeking. I think Swift Swim is not changing, right? Or is it? I'm not sure. Oh, it's motor drive. Okay. Okay, that's at least we got the good one here. It means that we don't really need the electric type on our second Kingler chance. But man, I think we just straight up go 28 to get this thing online. With motor drive, it's a pretty strong mon, and also nature is great. Let's look at the IVs. IVs are also fine. This is a good mon. Uh, sure, why not? Like, what are alternative answers to this Pokemon? It's not our min defense knockdown. I can tell you guys this much. Crobat is not fast enough. Uh, so yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you around next time.